Hello everyone and welcome back to the Eck Desk, where today we are going to go through how to make my favorite food, pizza. Okay, so first thing you're gonna make sure you have are some clean trays, platforms, oven friendly, whatever, and a clean kitchen. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your oven is already preheating for the pizzas, because my oven takes forever to preheat, right? Oops, I went above there. Make sure it's preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to make sure you also have all of your ingredients. I chose cauliflower crust pizza simply because I want to make my pizza a little bit on the healthier side, and the back of this box also has instructions for cooking the crust. In addition to making my pizza a little bit on the healthier side, I made sure to find some traditional sauce that is lower in sodium. And to add to the rest of my base, I've got some mozzarella, shredded cheese, my toppings of baby spinach, yum, yum, yum. And to add a little bit of intrigue to my pizza, I have goat cheese, crumbled up goat cheese. I have grilled chicken strips as my topping. Some pre-sliced red onions and baby tomatoes. And some garlic because one, I love it, and two, don't you want to keep the vampires away too? Some garlic powder and some oregano leaves. Time to put it all together. I went ahead and took these out of the packaging and laid them flat on my surfaces, my baking sheets. Then I went ahead and went back and grabbed my pasta sauce / tomato sauce, pizza sauce, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you put a nice heavy dollop on both pieces of pizza. Grab a spoon and go ahead and smooth it on out all around. Grab some oregano leaves, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Some garlic powder, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of that yummy, freshly sliced garlic. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle that on top as well. A nice, not heavy, not too heavy amount, but just enough, whatever your flavor palette is. I then add the goat cheese now instead of on top, so it creates a nice little base underneath all of my other toppings, and it's this nice little pop of surprise when you bite into your pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle that on top too. Next, grab your toppings, any order you really want, as long as the cheese is gonna go on top to create a nice encompassing layer on top. So I'm gonna sprinkle my red onions on now. If you don't like onions, obviously you don't have to use them, but I am a huge onion fan. Sprinkle some spinach. Again, if you don't like spinach, just maybe try to find a way to put some sort of veggie on your pizza. Remember, we're trying to stay healthy, which is why I chose grilled chicken strips here instead of something like pepperoni or hamburger meat. Shredded it up, sprinkled that on top. And while I was going through my pantry, I found some black olives, so I'm gonna add that on top too. Sliced them up and sprinkled them in with the chicken and the spinach and everything else. Lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle my mozzarella on top. It just makes everything look good. And all the other ingredients have a nice little drizzle on cheese on top, and who doesn't like cheese? Please add as much cheese as your heart desires. I, for one, grab a lot. The last thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is top this with my little baby tomatoes, just a few, and yes, I do have a pattern to this. It kind of helps me analyze how fast things are cooking, putting the cheese and tomatoes on top, because they're gonna cook the fastest. Add pizza to said oven once it has preheated to its 425 degrees. Shut that puppy up. Get your timer started for 11 minutes, which is what the back of the cauliflower crust pizza box said to do. Grab your oven mitt. Check that pizza. Ooh, nice tan brown crust, drizzly cheese. They are done. Make sure you turn your oven off. Sage first. Guys, look at that. Oh, delicious.